All right, I greet everyone. I hope you guys are sleep well. I bless God for that. So today is 29th of May 2026. So a lot of people have asking this question, where is Nigeria is going to be okay? Where is Nigeria is going to be fine? Where Nigeria is going to be great again? Like P2B promised us that is going to make Nigeria great again. So a lot of people asking the question, where is Nigeria is going to be fine? So P2B have promised us that is going to fix this country in order just give him just a time to become a president of this country. It's going to do something in Nigeria to feed this country to be great again. So this former Cross River State governor have said it all. A lot of youth hope on P2B. A lot of youth believe on P2B. So I would like you to watch this video before I start my discussion today. Listen to this former Cross River State governor, what he said. So watch the video.
I mean, for someone to start and within 6 months, Peter is a symbol. It's not him. What does he say that we haven't heard of? But he is a symbol that reflects two things: the anger of the people and what could be. He says the right things, and people have keyed in onto it. Now, if Peter were running on the platform of PDP, he won't get that traction, right? So today, and I said this to him, you have an army of young people who see hope in you. What are you going to do with them? You can't. They're not going to join PDP. They're not going to join APC. But they have tasted blood. They want to be involved in the governance, the politics of their country. And they see you as an arrowhead. You've got to reflect. You've got to know what to do with them. You've got to provide them a platform. They're pursuing the ideals. And it's a righteous one. Everyone has a right to employment. Young people have two options. Either they leave, and you see a lot of that happening, or they stay back and fight it out. For them, they have nothing to lose. And that's what you saw. Now, if something is not done urgently, it will go from a passive revolution to an actionable revolution, which is what we had when we called it NSAS. But NSAS was still passive. But NSAS in Cross River was not passive. They destroyed. You don't want that on a national scale. Because
So,
you can push
alright.
people to the brink. It's what's happening.
Yeah, I'm listening to what this former Cross River State governor say, that if in Nigeria no do fast and Nigeria no be careful, that what will happen in NSAS may repeat again. It's not me say it, I've listened to this young man say it all, that a lot of people, a lot of youth believe on P2B, that where P2B in PDP, where P2B in all this party, and where P2B, P2B cannot join APC, or P2B cannot join PDP. That is where the area of this young man saying that one P2B, left, any party P2B left to, youth follow P2B go. So this is why I'm saying this is that because a lot of youth now believe on P2B. So just remember what happened on NSAS, and you don't want it to repeat again. So please, that is what everybody is praying for, peace. So this young man said that if in Nigeria no do fast, that a lot of youth are prepared, a lot of youth are angry that they don't have youth don't have something to lose. That is the area this young man going. Youth don't have something to lose. Youth don't have cars, youth don't have houses, youth don't have this infrastructure. So youth don't have something to lose. That is the area this young man are going. You see this also Ishowere and the boys talking about revolution. So that is the area this young man, they do youth don't have another alternative to go to this revolution, to face this revolution. So that is not our prayer. Everybody is not praying for violence. But what I'm asking government to do something. I begging you, government, to do something before it's too late. That is the area of this the former governor saying that please, I want all the youth to take it easy, because I know that youth are angry. Youth are angry. So this 2027 election coming, I know that a lot of people may ask a question, is it not going to be as the usual is going to be? No, this time around it's not going to be as usual. A lot of youth are angry, a lot of youth are prepared. So nobody knows what is going to happen 2027, because youth are waiting to know what is going to come out for the 2027, because a lot of people believe on P2B is going to win. A lot of people believe that P2B is going to win 2027. See how the crowd, everybody's go. It's not something like a rally campaign. He shouts APC, nobody responds. Shouts a lot, but if he shouts NDC, people may be people raising voice, shouting P2B, P2B. So that is why I say that a lot of people, a lot of youth are believe on P2B. So please, Mr. President, please, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, please, I beg you, I respect you so much, sir. Please, I'm repeating this in all my several videos. Please, sir, please. Even if these two things you're going to do for us, when you left office, you used to use it and remembering you. Please, insecurity in this country, the high level of insecurity in this country is too much. Please do something. The number 2 is hunger is the land. Hunger is the land. Please do something in these two things to be. Anytime you left the office, you take it and remembering you. Anytime, any day, you are terror flesh. You take it and remembering you. Please do something for these two things I mention now. A lot of people are no longer, happy again. A lot of people just living, just living. Nothing making anybody now happy again. Nothing. Nobody is happy again, except all these politicians who take our money. Accept all them. Please do something, Mr. President. I know that you are a good man. Please do something. Do something. So P2B promised us that he's going to feed this country, going to do everything youth they need, everything youth leader is going to do it. So let's see what is going to happen in 2027. So thank you, everyone. In case you never subscribe, please try and subscribe on our TV. God will bless everyone. One love.